Hey, welcome to News with the Loon. This is our last show for today, August 14th, 2025. And Nassau County, you are up. We are going to go right into this, and we are going to go ahead and talk about some news that is happening at the Nassau Community Hospital. We're going to go ahead to this broadcast from News 12, local News 12, and we are going to let you know of allegations. Basically, the former CEO of Nassau University Medical Center is being sued. So let's go ahead and get right into this.
Our bombshell. New accusations against the former CEO of Long Island's only public hospital. A newly filed lawsuit lays out accusations of misconduct, self-enrichment, and sabotage. News on Long Island's Jonathan Gordon is outside Nassau University Medical Center in East Meadow and has more from both sides.
The lawsuit reveals accusations of corruption that ultimately forced the state to step in and save the publicly funded facility, though a spokesperson for the ex-CEO says they have the evidence that will vindicate her. The lawsuit accuses former Nassau University Medical Center CEO Megan Ryan of abusing her position. She allegedly authorized over $1 million in improper payout to herself and 13 executives, saw reimbursement for thousands of dollars in luxury expenses and fake trips, destroyed hospital records, led a mass resignation of senior leadership on her way out to destabilize the hospital. The lawsuit reads in part, Ryan left NUMC in a severely neglected and disorganized state due to her failure to meet fundamental responsibilities. NHCC Board of Director Stuart Rabinowitz wrote in a statement, "Our goal is to be fully transparent about what occurred and to take decisive steps towards a stronger future." A spokesperson for Ryan responded to the lawsuit saying, "If the political hacks who have been put in charge of NHCC to cover up the state's massive fraud want to fight, they'll get one." Earlier this year, the state took over the hospital's board to address misconduct and financial concerns. That change forced Ryan out of her job. In July, she announced her intention to sue the Nassau Healthcare Corporation, the hospital's parent company, and Governor Kathy Hochul for alleged wrongful termination, lost wages, and intentional reputational damages. A spokesperson for the governor told News 12 the recent revelations further validate Governor Hochul's decisive action to restructure the board and restore accountability. The lawsuit is seeking at least $10 million in damages. In East Meadow, Nassau County, Jonathan Gordon, News 12.
And we did reach out to the Nassau District Attorney's Office to get a comment. A spokesperson there says the DA previously initiated an investigation into NUMC management, and that investigation remains active and ongoing.
And there you have it. For those of you in Nassau County, that is what's going on with your local public hospital. The state has taken over, and we will keep an eye on this and revisit it as needed. Next up, earlier today, there was a hit and run in Roosevelt. Pedestrian was hit by a motorcycle. This has released this photo of the cyclist. The 56-year-old man, 57, I'm sorry, the 57-year-old man was hit while he was crossing Nassau Road, which threw him to the ground. This motorcyclist also struck a 217 Hyundai that was just standing in traffic on Nassau Road while he was fleeing the scene. The pedestrian did suffer a laceration and abdominal pain and was brought to the hospital. His current condition is still unknown. And, the police has released a video of the suspect, which unfortunately I do not have. All I have is that image that I showed previously. And he was wearing a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and a black backpack, which all of us who are around Nassau County or anywhere, it could be anybody. But if you have any information that could help Nassau County Police, they ask that you call Nassau County Police Crime Stoppers at 1-800-244-TIPS. All calls will remain anonymous. Okay. I'm going to hit one that's a little bit closer to home. They have a scheme going through. A former Nassau resident has been indicted after operating an investment scheme being Haitians in the area. There was an indictment for a person in the tri-state area. The person is a resident of Mineola, and he was allegedly operating a 3-year securities fraud scheme that targeted the Haitian community in New York, Florida, Georgia, according to New York Attorney General Letitia James. Henry Maynard of Florida is accused of stealing more than $600,000 from 11 investors, and this was announced this past Monday. Maynard is not registered to offer or sell securities. He stole money from these investors, and now he is being prosecuted, by the New York City Attorney General. According to the AG, this was her remarks. Mark Henry Maynard took advantage of Haitian New Yorkers, lied to them about his experience as a successful trader, and swindled hardworking people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Maynard treated himself to luxury vacation shopping trips at his victim's expense, and now we are bringing him to justice. I encourage all New Yorkers to take caution when making investments and report any suspicious offers to her office. Okay, so this is something I do plan on revisiting. And when it comes to your finances, because he targeted Haitians within the Nassau, Suffolk, Rockland, and Queens County, as well as those that live in Florida and Georgia. Those of us within the Haitian community know very well about these communities within the East Coast. Okay, so once I get more news on this, I will report it. This is a sweet and short one, so we are just going to go right into my feel-good session. Now, this idea for today is when you share your generosity, it comes back in abundance form. And this is when a cub, yes, I love animals, so this is what the field's all about. When a cub, well, no longer a cub, meet an old sibling of theirs. On this note, I'm going to say good night. We will see you on Saturday, and have a beautiful rest of the week. Smell the rose.